Let me start by saying that there is too much showmanship in worship. There is too many showmanship. Too many showmanship. You want to see the greatest level of carnality, go to music concerts. It's display of the flesh. If God has called you to be a music person, do what? Behave yourself. Don't. See, let me tell you. And the thing is that you are the only person who thinks that nobody is seeing you. You know, as I told you, carry the mic. Those who know what they're doing, those who know what they are doing, they are seeing through you. I hope you know. Yes. They just hope that every other person is seeing what they are seeing. You are looking so empty, so, you know, you are unclothed, you are naked. You are looking so tattered. You are the only person impressed by that thing you are doing. Anyway, to what I'm saying, when worship what becomes lost, let me say this thing. The whole essence of your spiritual adventure or spiritual manifestations has become useless when you've used it to satisfy your fleshly what? Craving. Simple and short. The totality of your spirituality has been cancelled out when, Olivia, stand up now. When what you achieved with it is to gratify something fleshly. Now let me tell you something very important. When the devil wants to corrupt your spiritual journey, when he wants to corrupt your spiritual adventure, maybe worship, maybe prayer, let me tell you, he won't take away the strength to do it. You don't understand. Let me tell you, he won't take away the strength. He won't even take away the time. He will just create a wrong premise. Yes. So now the very thing hosting that thing is the very thing that can glorify God. You don't understand. So Jesus actually fasted for 40 days and fasted for 40 nights. And when the devil came, he began to make a what? A proposal. Can we summarize everything you did to feed yourself? Oh yes. Is there any way we can summarize everything you just did now? How can somebody spend 40 days and 40 nights just to turn stone to bread? No, you think he will come when to remove the strength to fast? Oh, the strength will be there. The time will be there, except that the premise will be wrong. The premise will be wrong. Oh yes, the premise will be wrong. Yes, let me tell you. I was talking to somebody and I said, as touching your spiritual work, please follow me, it's not just enough to know, because there is such a thing as what you are sowing, 2, how you are sowing it, 3, where you are sowing it. So Bible now said what? Whatever a man what? Sows, what? He shall reap. Please follow me. Don't miss me. Whatever a man sows. So subconsciously you think, okay, fine. You know, people say, you see, let me tell you, if you came or anytime you enter the throne room and whilst you are singing, let me tell you, you are singing, you are worshiping, and you are attempting to gain something fleshy. That is, you know, people say worship for wonders. People do, you know, just I'm not against them, but just understand me. And people do all manner of things. And let me tell you, you can be sowing the right seed. You can be, listen, the how can be okay, but where you are sowing it can be wrong. And I will tell you something very important. So Bible now said what? Whatever a man sows. So you can sow money, you can sow maybe, you know, your life, you can sow many things. But let me tell you, Bible now said what? He who sows what? Sparingly shall what? Reap sparingly. He who sows what? Bountifully. But then Bible now said what? He who sows in the flesh. So you can sow the right seed, you can sow bountifully, but then you sowed it in the wrong what? In the wrong place. For he who what? Sows in the what? In the flesh shall reap what? Shall reap corruption, shall reap death. You can't deceive. God can't be deceived. God can't be deceived. Let me tell you. You see, oh my God. Listen, be honest with yourself. I'm telling you, listen. You see, time has light, and you see, over time, your life will become a revelation. The person who is judging your act is not the person who is seeing you. The person who is judging your act is the person looking at your heart. Am I communicating? Yes. The person judging your actions, Olivia, sit down. The person judging your actions is the person what? Watching your heart. He said, he who sows in the what? In the spirit shall reap life. Shall reap life. So Jesus, in the book of John chapter, is it 3 or 4 now? met the woman at the well. I hope you know that at the end of the day, if you watch carefully, you will realize that Jesus eventually did not drink of the water. You don't get it. I hope you know he came and began to request of the water. Am I communicating? Now the conversation began, and then he diverted the conversation. Now, because if you read down, then you will realize that Jesus left his own test to start addressing the woman's test. He left his own test to start addressing the woman's test. Am I communicating? So he told the woman, excuse me, ma, can I help you understand something? He said, the person you are tempting to offer this thing to is a what? Is a spirit. To mean that he can't be the one attempting to come down to start dancing with you in that fleshly. No, he said, you now that have a tendency to be fleshy, he said, what? If you must offer that thing, jump out of that what? Fleshly mode and do it first in the spirit. He said, for those who must worship him, he said, the person you are offering this thing to is not in that place you are doing that thing. He's not there. Am I communicating? He's not there. He said, come out of that place. He said, what? Those who must what? It's called true worshippers. Those who must worship him. I hope you know, by the time he was done, he left that woman. It was never all about the water. It was all about the what? Yes, the very premise, the very desires hosting that what? That very act of worship. So people go to worship meetings. Oh, let me give God what he does not eat, so that he will give you. You are as carnal as somebody who doesn't even know God. I told somebody, worship. What? Oh my God! You know, Eloka did a lot of things. Worship at its core, it's called sacrifice. So worship is not offering something to God because of something. It's called offering something to God in spite of something. Oh yes, it's called in spite. It's called in spite. So, oh my God! So you go to worship, and then in spite of this, in spite of that, you are not worshiping because of this and because of that. Otherwise, it is not called worship. Maybe like he said, maybe competence. You can do what you're doing very well. It can be commitment, but then not worship. I told somebody, was it Susan yesterday? We were discussing. I told her that I hope you know that even coming to church is worship. Oh yes. Even if you came and did not learn anything, you understand? You responded to that call in spite of. It's called an act of worship. You don't know God. He's judging your heart. Oh my God. Listen. Now, whether or not you came to what? He did not. Listen. Do you know that? I think he was saying, when God told Abraham to go and do what? Sacrifice his only son. He said what? He was going what? Yes. To go and what? Render worship. And the core of worship is sacrifice. Sacrifice. To hell with your voice. And I will say it 10,000 times. Nobody spirits don't care about that. Oh yes. I don't. If you like, sing and sing. The texture of your heart can be felt. The texture of your heart can be what? Can be felt. Many believers, so I'm talking to you, they have abandoned, their hearts have become an abandoned project. Like they don't even, it doesn't matter to them what is happening in their hearts. Jesus himself diverted the conversation because whatever thing, the word is whatever. You can sow something spiritual in your flesh. Yes, you can't deceive God. We saw what we sowed, but then the product of that thing will tell us where you sowed it into. Yes, we all saw that, so that you were all manifesting. But then he who what reads the rhythm of the heart is seeing the part of him vibrating what in resonance to that thing, whether it's your spirit or your flesh. I'm saying it so that you see, so that you don't take mic and think that you and actually believe that you are the only person who knows what you are doing. We can see through you. Because people see it as, oh, I've always waited for this moment. Better leave the mic. Better, no, just be honest to know what you need is help and not the mic. Am I communicating? Yes. So that you don't come and say, oh, finally, an opportunity to let them know he who sows in the flesh. Yes, and that part of you can't glorify. That's my point. Yes, it can't glory in God's presence. That part of you can't glorify God. Oh yes. I'm just here to tell you, listen, much more than what you are sowing, much more than the song is the part of you hosting it. Am I communicating? Yeah, you can sing spiritual songs and then it is hosted by your flesh. That's my point. And let me tell you, I've told you guys over and over again, a spiritual person is not somebody who looks spiritual. It's called consciousness. Yes, it's called consciousness. You know, some people don't even you don't know the dangers of being a priest. You know, I was talking to them the other day and I told them that eventually many people will enter heaven, but not everybody will enter where? The New Jerusalem. Oh yes. For as long as you are born again, you are saved, you enter heaven. You understand? Yes. But there is a place where the hearts of men are judged. Those who bore the burden of the kingdom. And I think I told you guys that you will realize that not everybody who went to heaven will see Jesus. The fact that you went to heaven does not mean you will see Jesus. In fact, seeing Jesus is a reward. Yes. And I told you guys that there is a difference between heaven, the new earth, and the what? And the New Jerusalem. We will go to heaven, they come down to the earth and rule with it for 1,000 years in the what? New earth. However, and I told you guys that, listen, the light of that New Jerusalem is what? Is God himself. Am I communicating? Yes. And the glory of that realm, do you understand, will become the light of the what? Of the new earth. And those who did not enter the New Jerusalem will walk in the light of that glory, but will never see that glory. So that you say, share the aim is to meet God. What I'm saying is this. Let me tell you. After we've all gone to heaven, you will realize that metrics will be brought to now judge men to know who will enter the what? New Jerusalem. Then you will realize that the metrics of a minister will become stricter. That moment you will regret ever being a minister, because you would have actually entered the new what? Jerusalem, except that you became a minister. You know, you think heaven is the goal. Christ is. And you can actually go to heaven and not see him. Never see him. Then that's when you will realize, like I told you guys, that the meaning of that Hebrew. Welcome to where? To Mount Zion. Bible called it what? New Jerusalem. It's called the church of what? Of the firstborn. Listen, that is where you see the innumerable what? Company of angels. That is when you now realize the meaning of the word ecclesia. The selected few. You realize that, let me tell you, like a senatorial body. Listen, a few will leave the new earth, go visit God himself, Jesus, in the New Jerusalem. Now come back with order. Listen, they come back to tell you, Jesus said we should tell you. And you're like, shame me, I came to heaven. They say, but you can't see him. Am I communicating? They meet Jesus, they converse with him. Olivia, they converse with him, and then they come back, and they come back with what? With laws and rules. Say now, henceforth, the master said, but then you went, and then you will live your entire life in eternity without seeing Jesus. What kind of life is that? So that when you hear Bible say, those who do this and will not enter the kingdom, so you don't think it's really heaven. For as long as you are saved, you enter heaven. We are talking about a place where Jesus himself resides. I just went this route to help. To help you understand the dangers of being a minister. It is risky to be a what? Minister. Most times before you minister, ask God for mercy. Yes, because most times you don't know the tendencies of your heart. And every opportunity you ever had to minister will be brought out. Oh yes, it will. So James now told us, he said what? Let's not all be in a hurry to be teachers. He said for teachers should be what? Will be what? Judged with stricter measures. Whether you are teaching in words or in songs, you're a minister. You're a minister. And well, you see, you are ministering to people, but then you are standing before him. That's my point. You are standing before him, and whether you know it or not, he who judges the hearts of men will judge. Let me tell you, listen, in eternity, let me tell you, listen, they will scream every time you had the opportunity to stand for God's people and minister. And if care is not taken, you wish that opportunity never came. Oh yes, because you are seeing every other person whenever ministers, but then the measures. I'm not trying to scare you from being minister. I'm only trying to tell you, you need the mercy of God. God needs to what? Reshape your heart. He needs to do something. He needs to do something to your heart. I'm not surprised. Call somebody to come and minister, and then for 4-5 days, the energy of the person is going to impressing. Your heart is corrupt. Your heart is dark. And you've got no conscience to even have mercy on those you are ministering to. You see, this is a warning. Are we together? It's a what? It's a warning. Even if you hide before us, he who sees through your heart will judge you. Oh yes, he will. It's not a prayer, it's scripture. He will judge you. He will judge you with that. Bible says for the what? For the standard of what? Of that kingdom. What? Stand sure. It stands sure. That it stands sure. And listen, we can't move it because you think you are weak. Am I communicating? Bible said the only thing we can do is what? Let us receive grace. Yes. To serve him what? Acceptably. Let's receive grace. We can't reduce the standard. At best, standard remains the same. You are the person who what? Come up to the occasion by asking God for grace. Give me grace. Give me grace. Give me grace means not give me grace to escape. Give me grace to what? Am I communicating? Yes. To keep up to the occasion. This is what it demands. Give me grace. Give me grace. Give me grace. I'll give you one instance. I have 7 minutes. I remember years ago, I was doing birthday, and then we were praying. That time was my keyboardist. That time, he and I was just, oh my God, Jesus. In the eyes of every man. In the morning, new mercies. That's all. I'm the remain unto the setting of the sun. Oh, what a wonder. In the eyes of every man, you are the holiest of. So time came. It was at VG. He just ran. It was like maybe 6 years ago or so. And then somebody was playing the keyboard. 2 years ago. As soon as he mounted the keyboard, I told him, bro, come out. That was as a day. It was like 2018, 2019. And he knew what I told him. I told him, come out. I told the guy to go back. Listen. You see, let me say something very important. Please just follow me. I will say this thing and I'll drop the mic. Hala sila frahana gabalagatas. Sila burakila fretina gabalagadias. Have 5 minutes. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Ask yourself your age. And ask yourself, when did I know that I'm going to be a minister? I'm using minister for instance. Like, when did I know? And then watch it since you knew. Now you've always known. And then how many years now? And ask yourself, how much progress have I made? You don't know how risky it is to be a minister. You have higher chances succeeding outside that realm. Do you hear me? Yes, you have higher chances succeeding. The moment you plan to toe that path, the measure will start here on it. The measures will start. Let me tell you, that thing you are, let me tell you. For those who are close to me, then I will always tell them, if I know you are a minister, I've got no pity for you. If you die, I'll do what? I will raise you up. Oh yes, I've got zero pity. Zero pity. Because many lives will become a product of the kind of training you received. Many lives will become a product. Look at somebody who say want to be a minister. Look at somebody. Now, this is somebody who plans to be a minister. Look at how lazy you are. Look at how feeble, how fragile you've become. So this is those you are called to pastor, those you are called to mentor. Look at the amount of strength what they are building. Look at you. Now this is somebody who plans to minister to people and plans to become a source of life to people. You see, you're not even to yourself, you know you're joking. Even Even to your own self, you know you are joking. You know that kind of life can't even become a businessman. That kind of life, yeah. That you know that kind of strength can't bet anybody. Those times, people, I can have pity on anybody, but then for as long as I know that the assignment of God is upon you, you've got to what? You've got to measure up. Measure up. Measure up. Measure up. Miles Monroe said what? Anything not worth dying for. It's not what? It's not worth living for. You are too careful. You are too careful. Look at how careful you are. You are at your age. You are 23, 24. Look at look at how tired you've become. I don't even have issue, but the issue I have is that you plan to lead, you plan to minister to people that way. You are you see, let me tell you, listen. Just behave yourself, be honest with yourself, and then quarantine yourself. Am I communicating? Yes. Let me tell you, there is a point in your life you meet me and tell me, I feel like the call of God is upon my life. I'll look at your age at that moment and I'll take and do business. If during the business and God has mercy on you, end up not having mercy on you. You understand? Yes. But you see, let me tell you what you don't know. I know you don't know, but let me tell you. Anything you can't do now, you can do tomorrow. You are stronger today than tomorrow. That's my point. You are stronger today than tomorrow. Try it. Now, there were things you thought you could not do yesterday because you didn't have strength. Question, are you doing them now? That's my point. Now, you may think that what you need is more strength. You need determination. Bible said what? Any man who is striving for what? For mastery must be what? Must be temperate in all things. You need more determination. You need more discipline. Just in case you think you need more time to cope. You see, you're not just joking. You're a joke to yourself. You see, if I stop here now, I believe I've bettered the level of caution in your heart. Yes. An opportunity to minister is not an opportunity the way you think. It's a risk. Because it will be brought up. Oh yes, even if you forget any page in your entire life, listen, eternity will bring that one. Because many lives took the right path or the wrong path. You see, that's why Paul said what? I didn't just give you the gospel. He said what? I gave you the what? The very substance of my soul. To mean that many people became something not because they said something, but because what? They partook of the substance of your heart. And look at how dark. Let me tell you, that's why I said, at least have mercy on those you are ministering to. Have mercy on them. Especially campus ministers. Of course, I'm a campus minister. I was a fellowship. One minute. I plan to stop by 6 o'clock. I was talking about a couple of days ago. He was, I love you. I love you. He was, let me tell you, I can be wicked. Oh yes, in a positive light. And I think he was begging me for something. And let me tell you, I didn't listen. I don't know, but as I was looking at him, his proximity to dying was like one step. Each time I saw him, tears would almost leave my eyes. I would keep it back and I would still say no. I will still say no. No, stretch. Keep doing it until you come out another man. Keep doing it until you come out another man. You can't die. You can't. Nobody. I'm here to hear testimony of death because of this kind of life. Am I communicating? Yes. Yes. And sometimes I saw him. He was studying. He was staggering. He was studying. He was staggering. Do it again. Do it again. You can't die. Am I communicating? Do it. You can't die that way. Do it again. Yes. I've prayed. I'm not saying you should do it, but then I've prayed for meeting blood, defecating. Listen, let me tell you, and now you must not go that. I'm just trying to say that people don't die that way. People don't die that way. Am I communicating? Yes. You can have a long life and a useless one, very useless one. Oh, of course, you can have a long and a fulfilling life, and God will give you that one. But I'm just trying to say, listen, straight now. Are you dead now? Are you dead? Yes. And guess what? You go through some more again. Yes. Oh yes, you will. You see, you have to beat your chest ahead of time. Am I communicating? You have to set your face as a flint. You have to make up. You can't die. That's my point. You can't. You can't. There are times when maybe Dan is asking me for something, and I'll look at. Sometimes I have pity in my heart. Of course, not now. I mean, years ago, I have pity in my heart. But then again, no. You can't. Am I communicating? Yes. One day he reached out to me. I told me, that was years ago. He said, "Sir, I hope you're not overestimating my strength. Go again. You're a minister." You're a what? You're a minister. Speak to God 1 minute. The one I love is ever before me. The one I love is ever before me. He seals upon my heart. I will live for the one I love. For the one I love is ever before me. He seals upon my heart. Oh yes, worship can become lost. Worship can become lost because of the soil, because of the premise, the desires. Even prayer can become a tool of your stunted-ness. Fasting can become. Oh my God! I just told you, Jesus prayed and fasted 14 days and 14 nights, and the devil just said, "Can we create a wrong premise? Just give it a wrong premise." Yes, can we host the very realities of this whole entire adventure on a wrong place? And Jesus insisted, no. That's why people keep praying and fasting. Their life is the same. Listen, they are praying, they are fasting, but then on a wrong premise. I'm here to tell you that just peradventure you came here. I want to worship, so that whilst I worship, God will. You are introducing a strange soil. That's my point. Can God honor the worship of men? Oh yes, He can. But then when that becomes the premise is no longer worship. It has become covetousness. You want to use Him to get what you want. I said worship is offering to Him in spite of. Can you for 1 minute just act as though, oh my God, am I communicating? Just act as though what is bothering you is not there. I told Susan yesterday, because she said, "Sir, what if something is happening to me?" I told her, "Susan, there is a thin line between worshiping God and creating a monument against your challenges and making it the object of worship." It's a thin line. Oh yes, it's a thin line. You are worshiping, you are crying. What is motivating that is what you are going through. You built a monument around it, and it has become the very essence and object of your worship. God is not in it. That's the reason why, let me tell you, you struggle to pray and worship when your life is okay. Are you not seeing it now? Yes, when money enters, you struggle to what? But you now the only reason why it has not is because even the cry you are crying, you remember your problem. You remembered your problem. God, listen, God, listen. He said what? Those who must do this thing, they must what? Step out of the flesh. Step out of the flesh. Step out. God can't come down to that place. Bible says he's a spirit. So he's not even, he can't measure up with the duality of nature. He starts one place. You have the advantage. So you switch again. You keep switching. Yes, I've got challenges, but then I will sing in spite. Please, can you be on your feet? Give me drums. Please. Just give me 1 more minute. I'll raise this song. And while I raise the song, in fact, just hold your hands and make a prayer for 1 minute. I can't listen. Most times you say, "I'm no longer a slave to sin." Sometimes you're a slave to challenges. Look at how challenges are luring you to a place of worship. Oh my God. See, I'm looking for a club of men who can build stature in their heart and then say, "I can look at this challenge in the face and say, I will do this thing in spite. I will do it in spite." Oh yes, to hell with the devil. He can go and do his worst, but then I will do this thing. Let me tell you, you don't know how fearful that kind of man is. Oh yes, Bible spoke about Jesus about to feed 5,000. I was speaking to, was it Lucy yesterday or so? I told her something because I said, let me tell you, there will never be any time when God will give you everything you need, because He wants to teach you gratitude. Let me tell you, if you can't be thankful, if you can't praise Him, well, let
me tell you, if you are waiting and you know you are praying, you are waiting for more. But then Bible spoke about Jesus about to feed 5,000. Now you do the math. He had what? 5 loaves of bread. That's 7 in total. And Bible said what? Looking up to heaven, he gave thanks. He did not ask for multiplication. Bible said looking up to heaven, he did what? He gave thanks. He gave thanks. He gave thanks. That's my point. That's true. A true worshiper. A true worshiper. A true worshiper. Sometimes that's how you launch into realms. Let me tell you, it's like an airplane. Listen, the higher you go, the more you need what? Unlocate yourself. Bible said what? Let's do what? Let's do away with what? All those weights. All those weights. That does what? And sees that what? That does be said. Let just that may what? You may run with perseverance. Yes. That's how you access realms. You are carrying this, you are carrying that, you are carrying that, you are carrying that. Just make the prayer. Make the prayer. I'm done already. Make the prayer. Oh my God. You all about make the prayer 1 minute. I will not be a slave. Oh yes, I will not be a slave. I want to hear you. The next worshiper should come up. But while it's coming up, just make the prayer. Make the prayer. Make the prayer. Make the prayer. Now give me volume. Sometimes the way to switch those who worship him is that sometimes you have to pray in tongues to subdue the energy of the flesh. Paul said for what? When I pray in the spirit, my mind, my carnal dispositions become unfruitful. Hey, Sabadata. Hey. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.